Motion as cool. Okay. Yeah. Uh, wait 1 second. Um, Wait 1 second, okay? And we are good. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
So basically, me and my team made an AI
Rishi,
motion.
can you click the present button real quick?
Oh, okay.
It shows full screen. Yeah.
So
Also, can
basically,
you hit like once again? Can you hit like F11? Make it full screen. Function key F11 if you're on a laptop.
yeah.
Perfect. There you go. Yeah. Please start.
So my team and I made an AI motion analyzer. So basically, so the problem all of us saw was a lot of athletes and people in general have poor form when they, for in my case, do track. My part of the project was focusing on the sprint portion of it. So when I usually see people, they have bad form, which leads them to get injured, and most of them train without a coach. And those were some of the reasons I made this application. Um, the
Hmm?
solution to this was making this application. So basically, um, this application works by you uploading a video in it. The video uses Fast API as a backend, and it extracts joint angles using MediaPipe. It identifies mistakes using a angles engine, which we encoded in our backend, and then if the rules engine can't um, completely understand the angles, we have a fallback method of Gemini, and then the feedback gets generated. The feedback, there's two types of feedback. There is um, normal feedback that, like, it's instructions of what you can do, like increase your stride length or extend your hips more. And there's a different type of feedback, which is like a raw data, which it gives you what um, part of the body it detected, what your angle was, and what the right angle is, so people can like visualize the data.
And is this just for track and field or like just for a specific exercise or like anything?
My part of the project was a sprinting thing, so usually running.
Okay.
But my
You're running.
teammates
Oh,
had,
cool.
yeah, my
All right.
teammates had a tennis version, and my other teammate had an osteoporosis version. So
Oh,
both
that's
of
really
them
cool.
had, yeah, both of them had different functionalities.
Cool. All right, but please continue.
Some of the key features in my application was you could upload a video or you could use a live webcam. The a media pipe tracks joints and calculates angles. This is multi-sport, so that's another good thing. And it gives you real time and fast feedback, usually under 10 seconds. And it's a clean UI and a good UX, which is easy for um, users to enter, athletes and coaches and users to interact with the website.
Cool.
So as I was explaining before, there are three core modules: the sprint analysis, tennis analysis, and the health mode. The sprint analysis works on the sprinting part of the app. Tennis analysis works on it's not you the tennis analysis isn't like
Okay,
is
so
more
you're
focused.
teammates, right?
Yeah,
Okay, did you all work on the same project together or like did
we
you
all
have your
worked
own
on
separate version? Okay,
we
you
all
all work
worked on it
together. Right?
together. Yeah.
Cool, cool. That makes sense. All right, you worked on the sprint analysis, right? So I'll just focus on that for you, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Is it the demonstration time now? Oh no, how it
Uh,
works?
I have a few more slides and I can demonstrate the.
How many? Look, again, the demonstration is the main part of the thing, right? So I want to spend a bit more time on that.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'll just do you want me to start demonstrating right now?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. You already kind of explained how it works as well, right? In the
Okay, yeah.
yeah, sure.
So this is my application. Um, so what you wanna do first is click Start Analysis. Then if you click this button, there are three versions. We're gonna click the sprint part because that was the part I worked on. Then you can
Cool.
choose any file you want. I'm going to choose this one, and it gives you like a
Can
visual
you play the
output of the
video real
video.
quick?
What?
Can you play the video real quick? I want to see
Yeah.
this. No, that is
So
bad
that
for. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
so once you're done uploading the video, you can click this one AI analysis, and the media pipe would take the video, calculate the angles, and then send it to the back end, which then the back end runs like checks it with the rule engine, and then like based on the angles and how the rule engine like compare the angle with the rule engine and the
Question
media
for
pipe.
you. What is a rule engine?
Rule
You're saying
engine
rule engine, but what does that mean?
So rule engine is basically like a part of the back end that has like the right angles that you have to hit to maximize performance and minimize injury. And
Okay.
this is the feedback it gives us. So this was the layman feedback I was talking about, where it like gives you
Yeah.
instructions on what to do. So improve ankle extension, keep your torso stable, and extend your hips. And this was the raw data I was
Document.
talking about.
Cool.
It gives
Yeah.
you the joint, it gives you the issue, it gives you what angle you had and what the target angle is.
All right. Like the one part I'm not understanding is the rule engine part, right? Like, how like do you know how it works exactly? Because like, well, let's look at the pipeline, right? It starts off with me. Go to the whole pipeline actually without the slide.
The GitHub, you mean?
No, not the I mean, like it's a pipeline, right? You start off with like a video, right? What happens to
Yeah,
that video, step by step? Can you go? Can you explain that?
yeah. So this video,
Yeah.
so
Like,
basically, we pass it through media pipe, and
what's media pipe do?
media pipe extracts angles out of the video.
Okay, cool.
And the
Next.
rule engine has specific angles for specific parts of the body, and it checks those angles with the angles the media pipe extracts from this video you have.
Okay, yeah, but that's the part I don't quite get, right? Because think about it, right? When you're running, like there's no like how do you there's a basically there's a the angle in the video and there's a correct angle, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? But then like, how is the correct angle calculated exactly?
There's been studies, and then I've researched, and um, I've looked up like scientifically what like universal angles would be good for sprinters to minimize injury and maximize performance.
Okay, so is it looking at like a specific frame where the like like
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
specific yeah, okay. So if I basically like the start we'll look at like the start of the sprint and like right when they're
yeah.
taking off about ish, right? And only
It
then it'll
takes a
look at the
lot of
angles.
frames. It takes a lot of frames, as you can see in this raw data. There's a lot of data. It's a lot. So it looks at each frame and looks at angles at each frame, and then compares it with the rule engine.
Compares it with okay with like a okay. So the did you base it off some of the real data of like actual radar sprinting and stuff,
Yeah.
or like videos of people with good form perhaps?
Yeah. I researched and I found like um good like reliable studies that have been done on like sprinting, and then those studies say that oh, these angles are supposed to be the best
Like
angles
okay,
to. Yeah,
cool. So you compare it with that, right? Okay, that's how the
yeah.
rule is. Perfect. Okay, very well done. Okay. Uh, cool. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Okay. How about a question for you? How would you improve? How would you go about improving this in the future? Right? Like think about your goals and like how would you like advance that goal?
Yeah. Since I'm a track athlete, I don't only do sprinting. There's other events like jumping events and throwing events. So in the future, what I would do is implement like different events because the sprinting only helps like one like specific group of people. If I add more functionalities, like bigger community is gonna build, and it's gonna this website's gonna be useful for a bigger audience.
Cool. Okay. So you want to include more sports. That's the way to do it. Like I mean, like the point of this is to be like a device that people use, right? So like it's meant to be educational in a sense. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yeah, because
Right. So like
not
how can you make it a better educational device? That's my question for you.
um how can I make it better? I could like add example videos of people explaining these problems underneath this section. So if people don't understand what this means, they can scroll a bit down and look at the videos that help explain these problems to them easily.
Right? Okay. Put that in the interface, right? Like maybe like give them some sort of practice exercise as well, right? Like, oh, hey, you're making this mistake. Like, again, it's not just about like you can tell people like you can do this, but like a step-by-step plan of improving it will also be good, right? Maybe some like how does I don't know that much about track and field. How does your coach help you with like if you're messing something up?
So basically, he like looks at my form first, and then if I have anything, if there's like minor mistakes, he fixes that first, and those minor mistakes like improve my overall form, and uh, yeah,
Okay, so basically, he just tells you what your problem is, and then you have to like be a bit more conscious of it. Is that it? Or is
yeah.
there like specific exercises you can do, like specific steps you can take to make sure you
And
remember it
there are
properly?
some specific exercises you can do for certain like problems. Like for example, this ankle extension, you can do like ankle like exercises to like strengthen your ankle. And for this, extend your hips fully. You can work on your hip flexors by like stretching your hips more.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe that can be included in your thing as well, right? Maybe it can be
Yeah,
like, all right, so these are your problems. Here's some recommendations about some exercises you can do, how you can go about that in the future. So, right?
yeah,
Cool. All right, very well done, Rishi. Right, like a lot of the stuff, especially the rule engines, you have to make yourself, right? As well as use stuff like media pipes and things like that. A lot of people just make an app using Rock API and that's it, right?
yeah.
So in that sense, you've done very well. Like it's a
Thank you.
nice advanced project, right? So you can be proud of that, right? All right, I'll just ask you one last question and I'll let you be, right? Uh, what is an API? That's your question.
Um, so an API is basically something that there's a client and a server. The
Yeah.
um API asks the client for its needs and goes to the server, and the API tries to get the client's needs from the server and give it back to the client.